Look what I brought up to the orchard today. I got this off of Facebook Marketplace, and I've been looking for these. These are the older style robot lawnmowers. If you look at the bottom side, only has a small little disc with little razor blades that shoot around. It does about a 9-inch cut. All right, I know it's just a simple little mower, but it's something I want to try out. And that is, can one of these little mowers keep the orchard clean for me? As you know, this is a chestnut orchard, and the chestnuts fall to the ground and I harvest them off the ground. So it's important to keep the grass short, especially during harvest season. So I could come up here and mow a couple times a week, or I could try and see if one of these little things would keep it clean as goes. I don't know, not making any sense, but let's try it anyways. Man, my hair looks weird today. Even came with its own little garage. Kind of nice. Now, one of the things this little mower came with is a 20-volt, 8-amp-hour battery. I'm thinking this battery should give it enough runtime to do 1 complete acre, and that's what I'm going to test it out with, is 1 complete acre. Now, an acre, what, 43,600 square feet, I think. And if you do the math, 1 acre comes down to 208 feet by 208 feet. Now, all my trees are 25-foot spacing, so if I go 8 trees, that's 200 feet. So I'm going to go a little over that just because I want it to be around the trees, not at the trees. So I'm going to go mark out an 8 tree by 8 tree square, and that's where I'm going to set this thing up at. So let's get started. So right here is tree number 8. So I've got an 8 tree square going that way, an 8 tree row going that way. So this is 1 acre. Now all I got to do is install the perimeter line. This mower is kind of an old tech mower. It works off what I call a bumper bot theory. That's what I call it. You've got a perimeter wire that goes around and defines the area to be mowed, and then the thing has a bumper on it. If it hits the perimeter wire, if it senses a perimeter wire, let me put it that way better, because it's the perimeter wire is sensed, not bumped into. If it senses the perimeter wire, it turns around and goes on a random direction. If while going along mowing, it hits an object, it backs up, turns, and go in a different direction. The whole idea is that this thing can be out here mowing for 4 hours. And over 4 hours of just randomly running around this acre that I've defined with the perimeter wire for 5, 6, 7 days in a row, it should get everywhere. Or at least that's the theory. So we'll see how it goes. Now, I will have to baby-proof, or what I call baby-proof, the yard. That means getting rid of any big bumps or holes, giving it one final mowing to get everything nice down and low. So we'll go about doing that. But for right now, let's hook up the base and the mower to the perimeter wire and make sure that is all working well. All right, we've run the wires to the base stand. I got to just clip them and strip them and insert them into the receptacles here. And the perimeter wire will be hooked up. I've got another mower that is very similar to this one. It's one of the first ones they came out with, and I definitely see that they've improved their design quite a bit. The other one wasn't quite so easy to hook up. You didn't know which one went to the wire going that way and which one went to the wire going that way. All right, that is all hooked up. Let's throw the power on and see if the perimeter wire works. I just plugged it in. I've got a green light on. That means the perimeter wire is continuous and working. So time to put the robot on the charge base station. Well, I just sent it on a path all the way around the perimeter wire to check and make sure that there weren't any bumps or lumps. And it made it all the way back. So there's no divots or holes from the subsoiler that it can't get over. So let's see if it will dock itself. Well, I gotta adjust something. Looks like it's not recognizing the charging station. All right, so let's give it another try. All right, I got the base repositioned, and let's see if it works. Come on, little mower, you can do it. Follow your little wire. And it works. Well, the little mower is installed and running and mowing right now. Works great. I did a test on the perimeter wire and it followed it all the way around back to its base station. We got the charging issue fixed. And now the only last thing to do is to baby-proof the area that it's mowing in. And the way to do that is just let it mow. And what it gets stuck on, you fix. So that's what it's doing right now. It's mowing. And I will keep you updated on how things are going with it and how its mowing is. Well, as an update on the mower experiment, it seems to be working pretty good. I did come out here today after being gone for a handful of days and found it stuck on a clod of sod. So I'm slowly baby-proofing this place, but here, spin this thing around and show you. So it is kind of working pretty well. And to also test it out, I have a second robot mower. Actually, it's one I've had for probably about 7 years. And well, it ran off the curb at my house and the postal lady ran it over. And it just hasn't worked very well ever since then. So I thought I'd bring it up here and try it out as well. So right now I've got about 1.5 acres being mowed by these robot mowers. So let me show it to you. Yeah, so that little one there has been mowing this area as well for a while. And let me show you something. Might find it kind of interesting. This little mower here is mowing this 1/2 acre spot here. And the other mower, which is way over there in the distance, is mowing this 1 acre spot here. And right here in the middle is a strip that neither of them mow. And you can tell it is taller. Everything else around here is short. where the little mower is, they're keeping it knocked down. Oh, he's heading back into recharge right now, following his little perimeter wire. But yeah, let's zoom down here for a second and look. That dirt path is where I buried the wire. You can see the grass there is taller, grass over here is shorter.